Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
And now for the moment of silence.
Today's moment of silence will be held in honor to the victims and survivors of the Holocaust.
Hitler introduced laws that limited the freedoms of Jews. They were banned from going to public places like cinemas and shops and from traveling on public transport. When out in public, Jews were ordered to wear a yellow star, a Jewish religious symbol, so that they could be easily told apart from non-Jews. The Nazis told Germans that those wearing the star were enemies of the people. By 1938, Hitler had developed a more extreme policy, and the Nazis planned a night of violence against Jews called Kristallnacht. Attacks were made on shops and properties owned by Jewish people. Synagogues were burnt down, and some Jewish people were murdered. During World War II, Nazi Germany invaded and conquered much of Europe, which gave Hitler the chance to impose his racist plans on European Jews. Hitler ordered a rounding up of Jews, as well as other groups he hated, including gay people, Roma gypsies, and people with disabilities. They were arrested, sent from their homes, and imprisoned in concentration camps, where they were forced into slave labor in inhuman conditions. The deaths of millions were caused by starvation and disease. The Nazis designed everything so that concentration camps would be places of immense suffering. Inmates were faced with horrendous overcrowding and were made to share tiered wooden bunk beds. Up to 12 of them were crammed into each bunk, with hundreds of people in each room. Conditions were so dirty that infestations of rats were the norm. Washing and toilet facilities were limited or non-existent, so in these overcrowded, squalid conditions, disease spread easily amongst the prisoners. Hunger was an even greater problem. The Nazis fed inmates barely enough food to keep them alive. Meals would be a piece of bread or perhaps a watery soup made from vegetable peelings. Those fit enough to survive these conditions were forced into hard manual labor. Those not fit enough to work would be killed. Millions died because of the brutality of life in concentration camps. But the Nazis built other camps, known as extermination or death camps. In these, they deliberately murdered millions of people.
Heads up, calling all seniors of the class of 2025. ASB is calling for FAFSA. Complete your FAFSA. It's a graduation requirement, and the state's priority deadline is February 15th. Have any questions? See the members of ASP. Hey Panthers, every Tuesday from 4:40 to 5:35, the ASP will host SAT prep. Have any questions? Ask anyone in the ASP suite. See what it's like to study at the top-ranked business school and discover how business can ignite your potential and transform your future. Experience our action-based learning curriculum and meet the Ross faculty and current students and learn more about the admissions process. This event is open to all sophomores and juniors, and the flyer includes a QR code for registration. And registration closes on February 21st. Have any questions? See Mr. Bryant in the ASP suite. Hillcrest Girls Making History. On last Saturday, January 25th, 5 students from Hillcrest attended the first inaugural DISD flag football camp, led by the talented coaches from the Dallas Cowboys Youth Academias. It was cold and windy, but our girls were focused and worked hard, mastered drills, and learned about the game. It was an amazing experience. Attention high school students, do you have what it takes to be a future coach in Texas? Join us for the Future Coaches of Texas Conference. When? Monday, February 12th at East Texas A&M University. Who? All high school students. What should you expect? Insightful workshops led by experienced coaches, networking opportunities with college staff and professionals, learn skills and the mindset it takes to lead the next generation of athletes, and explore career paths in coaching and athletics. It is your chance to take the first step towards an exciting and rewarding future in coaching. Don't miss out. If interested, please scan the QR code on the screen or see Coach Jones. Guess what, Panthers? Tomorrow is match day. Come out to Naaman Forest. Varsity starts at 6:30. JV starts at 5 p.m. and support our Lady Panthers softball team. This Friday is Panther Game Day. Come out support the Hillcrest Hustle as they compete against Thomas Jefferson. This is an away game, so JV starts at 5 p.m., varsity starts at 8 p.m. The Hillcrest High School is hosting a blood drive. When? Tomorrow, Tuesday, January 28th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This will take place in the competition gym. You must be at least 16-year-old. If you are 16 years old, you must get a signed parent consent form, and the consent forms are outside of room A152. Have any questions? Scan the QR code or stop by A152. Hello, Journey students. We will have a meeting Tuesday, tomorrow, after school in room C108 with Ms. Katala. Bring a friend and join. Have any questions? Stop by C108. AP Ambassadors, please report to C108 with Ms. Katala for a meeting this Thursday after school. Have any questions? Stop by C108 AP Ambassadors.
It has 5 toes, but isn't your foot. My foot.